Hey everyone, I'm back with Colors of the Wind. I can't believe I haven't done this one before. It it's just interesting to me that out of all the Disney songs, I didn't sing the more controversial ones, so to speak. Don't get me wrong, these songs in Pocahontas are wonderful. I especially love Just Around the River Bend. Is that the full title of the song? I forget. Um, so I'm gonna sing that one after this, but let's get started. Think I'm an ignorant savage, and you've been so many places. I guess it must be so, but still I cannot see if the savage one is me. How can there be so much that you don't know? You don't know. You think you own whatever land you land on. The earth is just a dead thing you can claim. But I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has a name. You think the only people who are people are the people who look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you learn things you never knew, you never knew. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to blue corn moon? Left him grinning back why he grinned. Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Come running in pine trails of the forest. Come playing the berries of the earth. Come rolling in all the riches all around you. And for once, never wonder what they're worth. The rainstorm and the river are my brothers. The heron and the otter are my friends. We are all connected to each other. In a circle, in a hoop that never ends. How high does the sycamore grow? If you cut it down, then you'll never know. And you'll never hear the wolf cry to the blue corn moon. When we are white or copper skin, we just sing with all the voices of the mountain, to paint with all the colors of the wind. You can own the earth and still only own the earth until you can paint with all the colors of the wind. Okay. I never truly, well, I understood some of the song, but now I truly understand that what she's referring to, the colors of the wind, is, well, as she said, being in tune with nature, following the footsteps of a stranger, feeling the different products that are grown from the earth. But yes, you can claim every land, every people, but you will truly never know what they are. You only care how much value they can bring to you and not understand its properties, how it enriches people, because they know how to use those products since they've lived there for ages. It kind of makes me think of Britain, which they've conquered all kinds of places, yet they don't use the things that they conquer, which is ironic. They only use what they're used to, which makes sense. But I think, well, there is the thing where, sorry, I'm trying to get my thoughts together. There is the element of, like, if you're going to conquer people, you should use the resources that they have. And if you don't, you're missing out on a lot, in my opinion. I love to immerse myself in whatever country I am in in whatever countries I've been to. I've only been to two so far. One day I hope to go see other countries and see what their culture's like. I love to just see how different things can be from what I'm used to. And you have to have the empathy to consider how they live, how others live, and how to be a part of their community in a way when you're in their midst. I think Pocahontas in the film is a very empathetic person because she sees these new people and she's curious on what they want to do. Well, as we know, they just want to conquer the land to find the gold and whatever. They did. Radcliffe and some of the men that he had didn't want to talk with the natives, Native Americans, I should say. I would not criticize him if he had talked to them beforehand, but he didn't. And sure, there is a language barrier, but Pocahontas and John Smith were able to talk with each other. I think they were able to talk to each other because it was granted to them because they wanted the best for each of their people, in a way. And through some magic, they were able to communicate with each other. That's what I think. Because how else would they have been able to understand each other, you know? So they thought Pocahontas' people were savages. No, they weren't really. The only really... Well, they had justification for their... in dealing with people, because they thought that John Smith had killed Kocoum, but he didn't. Anyway, what else to talk about for this song? This song is just, the visuals in the song are amazing. Like them running through the forest, them jumping over the waterfall with the imaginary deer kind of flying in the air in a way. That was so beautiful. And then the two eagles, I think they were, perching on the sycamore tree is always a beautiful visual. Paint with all the colors of the wind, because the wind carries with it many elements, riches, that when you grab, you can see the different things that you grab, and then you could let it go or use it to your benefit, I think. I don't know if that makes any sense. But yeah, I want to do a movie review of this film. Because it just exudes beauty. It's interesting to me that they thought this movie would be a success compared to Lion King. They were grossly mistaken. Excuse me. Yeah, I love Lion King. Oh my gosh. I did a film review on that already, but I'm going to look at that video again just to see if I missed anything. I made a few shorts on that, actually, if you want to go watch those. I'm thinking of doing more shorts in the future. Right now, I don't know what to... Ooh. I said I don't know what to talk about, but now I do. But yeah, what do you think of my thoughts on this song? And what do you think of this cover? I don't know. I try my best to sing correctly. Julie Kuhn, I think that's how you pronounce her name, sang this song beautifully. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, Fan of Disney 11. I am Maria, and I'll see you later. Bye.